Alrighty, guys, if you're tuning into today's training, what we're going to do is we're going to do some housekeeping. I'm going to share with you some nuggets. And then also, too, I'm going to talk to you about how to make your online store bankable. Every training that I do is totally different. This one is about for people who want to retail. They want to potentially set, they have their own brand. They desire to do their own brand, and they want to figure out how to bank online as well as promote. Because I'm going to tell you how I'm promoting as well as running a retail store online. Okay, so I found myself just talking prior to everybody checking on into today's meeting. And I was like, I'm about to start dropping some nuggets, so I definitely want to be able to put it on record. So when you do catch it, so if you're catching this on a replay, I want to share with you all of my trainings when you're in the room. After the training, you are able to ask questions. I do not record those because not everybody wants to be live and all over everybody's stuff, you know? So I do usually open it up for questions. After training sessions, guys, I do try to keep them to an hour, hour 15. In the event that after the training section, you're done, you don't have to stay for the Q&A. I don't want you to feel like you have to stay. You're being rude. Absolutely not. You stayed for what you were there for. You don't have a question. You're more than welcome to move on. But what I'm going to do in the very beginning is actually start talking to you about some things that are just really kind of housekeeping and understanding. Everybody on these trainings, you're a professional. If you're in my space, you're being treated like a professional. You're being treated like someone who has this as an additional stream of income that is viable for you, you know, a viable stream of income. This to me, you know how people say my side hustle? I don't say that. And I'll tell you why I don't say that, because then you treat it like a hustle, or you treat it like a stepchild, you treat it like an orphan. This is not a side hustle for me. This is a stream of income that pays for my home. It is something that helps me to invest into additional products in which I have. You all just saw this week, I launched the Madre Bougie Kits. If this was a hustle, I wouldn't have had the additional money to do that. So I don't treat it that way. And it's not a knock to anyone that does, but you will never see side hustle on anything that I do, because then what people do is treat it as a side hustle. It's a hustle. They don't function on it every single day, right? You see people in these businesses, and guess what? This is a multi-million-dollar opportunity, but I'll link close. Everybody will not make multi-million-dollars in this business. You want to know why? Their work ethic does not match. I'm going to leave that there. It's not going to match. You can get it. Just think about your job when they have the salary. How many of you all on your job have looked up and seen somebody, I don't care, forget what their salary is, and they're not doing what's required? You be like, she ain't going to be here long. How many of y'all see that? Guess what? It's the same thing in entrepreneur world. I see people every single day that I know is going to soar to the top, and I know the characteristics of the person that ain't going to be here long. But guess what? It's an individual choice. It's an individual choice. That's the beauty of entrepreneurship. You choose, you going to grind this on out. You going to make this money, honey, sir. I know we have both, you know, or you're going to sit back and watch other people, you know. So being that you've taken the time on out on your Sunday at 12 p.m., it already lets me know you've made the decision. Hey, guys, I'm not treating this as no hustle. This is my business. This is what I'm going to do. Okay. And that was the tone. I feel like God has worked with me on that, because I didn't want to say certain things in my human self. You know, it's like, I'm not a person that likes to toot horns. I just really don't. I know what I'm doing. That's confidence. There's a difference. I know what I'm doing. So then it's like, okay, don't say. But then when you don't say and they sit around and they're not doing, how in the world can they get to what you have? How? So today you're going, and from this point forward, I'll even tell you, I got with me on that a month ago. And I've been doing it ever since. I've been sharing. I've been trying to, even when you send me messages, or even guys, how I reminded you today, I texted you today, and I also told you too, for the next 2 hours, my phone is down. That's important too. You know how people say grind and don't sleep, don't eat, that you is going to pass out. That is not, I don't know who came up with that. Like, you do need sleep time. You do need repair time. Even when you're lifting and you're training, your body needs a rest and reset so it can go. But what you have to do is discern, hey guys, you have to discern, when is my rest period? Have I done enough for rest? Let me tell you that. Because sometimes people put together busy work all the time and they just being busy and busy, ain't got nothing accomplished and done, and now they need to take a nap. Girl, work so you earn a nap. You have to earn some sleep. If you up for 12 hours and you ain't got nothing done, that's not grinding. You just haven't buckled down. I tell people the truth. You haven't buckled down and got your work done. Because if you work for 8 hours, 9 to 5, I don't care what you put it in. If you work for a full 8 hours, you are going to produce back what I do. Because guys, I work about 8 hours. So when I hit into the 10 to 12 hour mark, I need a bath. Like, oh, I done pushed too far. I know that. But 8 hours of solid pushing in work can produce what I was doing. It can. Okay? So let's start out with here. Duplicatable success. I posted earlier and let people know. And I have to let y'all know, see my cute little glass. Ain't this cute? It's watered down. It's watered down, like the 50-50 orange juice, strawberries. I'm about to, as I'm moving, and this is kind of part of the training today. As I'm moving and I'm doing things, I'll share with you how to take your business with you instead of being like, when am I going to find time to work my business? Your business is to come with you as an entrepreneur. If you do something else, you bring it with you. If you do hair, you talk about it. You do nails, you talk about it. You're a psychologist. I see somebody, you talk about it. This should be something that you take with you. You don't carve out the additional time. It's a portion of your life. Now, I do see somebody talking about sound. If you have sounding issues, log out, come back in. Log out, come back in. Okay? So, number one, duplicatable success. Most people think network marketing, you hear people say network marketing is a scam. It's not true. It's not true. Did you hear me? It's not true. It's not. What it is that they don't understand the business side. You have physicians that make money, and you know, you can have a $300,000 a year's physician that spends $295,000 and profits $5,000. Because they don't understand how to save their money. They don't understand the business side of it or how to scale things the way that they need to. And then you have some people like, okay, I'm gonna go into private practice, or stylists that say I'm gonna get my own chair and struggle. And it's because of the business side. You can be the person that does the best hair in the world, but if you don't understand how to run your chair, you're gonna be broke. It transcends over to network marketing. If you don't understand the business of what you signed up for, I don't care how much these detox tea has been snatching your waist. If you don't buckle down and work on your business, you're never going to get it into your account. You can lose 60 pounds. If you don't work on the business, it's not going to work. So that's what I'm here to talk to you about, is what's duplicatable success. Duplicatable success is, number one, when you first come into the business, we have a purple book. Your purple book teaches you the behind the scenes basics of just the basics of format of understanding. If you have not cracked open that thing, you are not interested in the business. I like to talk to you direct. You have to read it. Just as when you start your regular job and you go through the operations manual, you have to read your purple book. If you haven't, and you don't even know what's in it right now, and you're trying to sign life changers, guess what? God knows you're not ready to teach another person. Because he is not going to bless you with somebody who is trying to build their business and you haven't even studied for them. And then you're trying to teach them something you don't know. It doesn't take that long. Go through it. Also, on this team, it is imperative in network marketing that you sign up with an education team. I'm telling you all the time. You can sign up with your cousin all you want to, but if your cousin is not connected to education, you and your cousin is going to stay right where y'all are. Y'all ain't going to make no money in this. You ain't going to go nowhere. So you want to sign up on a leg that has education. Guess what? Everybody on this training, you are in a blessed position. You are in a network marketing position where there is education here for you to learn. Now, what I have not mentioned is upline, because I'm going to tell you where that plays a portion. Okay? So your TLC, training TLC reps, trainingtlcreps.com. I had to make sure I said it right. And then your purple book is your foundation. That's the bricks in your home. Y'all remember Three Little Pigs? You don't want no straw house. You want one made of brick. So that's your bricks. That's your foundation, right? Once you get that information, Now, your upline, I'm going to tell you where your upline plays a part. Your upline is a resource tool. Your upline is not their responsibility to make sure that you understand your business. Did you hear that? That's not their responsibility. When you hear from me today, I'm going to teach you about this training. It is not my responsibility to make sure that I make sure your store is set up. That is not your upline's responsibility. That's yours. It isn't even my responsibility to sit here with these trainings. But guess why I do them? Because I wanted to have some level, write this down. When you are attaching somebody to your business and your brand, you have to have value that you bring to the table. Some level of value. Even if you're somebody who will be on the phone with somebody when they crying and they, whatever, you have something that you're good at that you're able to bring to the table. Guess what I'm good at? Building businesses. I'm good. Anybody who's followed me, I've been an entrepreneur for 21 years. I can build a business. Y'all see me freaking this thing out. That's my gift. So I said, what is my value to you? My value to my team is to share with them my knowledge. So therefore, number one, what that will do is attract new distributors. Those people who want education are going to be attracted to me. And then what else is that's going to do is I want my team to be bankable. So if I take my knowledge and I train them that, and those people apply what has been trained, they will make income. Your upline's responsibility is to make sure, make sure that they hand you resources. And it is your responsibility to do the resources. And that's important because I've heard people say, well, guess what? I've had people trying to join my team and they be like, well, my person won't help me do this and my person won't help me do that. And I'm like, that's not their responsibility in network marketing, guys. It's also not their responsibility when you go into the job and they've trained you on the job for the next person sitting in the next cubicle to make sure that you make your check. It's not. So I was like, let me make sure I put that out so people understand where it goes so feelings don't get hurt. Your upline was the person that attracted you to the business. Tell them thank you. Ask them for their resources. If you have not read Eric Worre's Network Marketing Pro, that's the business. That's a professional book. Go do that. Get it on audio. He tells you once you come to the business, kiss your upline goodbye. Because it is nothing but a umbilical cord. And you'll never learn how to fly that way. You'll never do it. It doesn't mean don't talk to me. So hopefully y'all do not hear this as that. Ooh, Trayce told me to kiss her goodbye. That's not what I said. I am giving you some tools to make sure you understand how to utilize things and how to push things towards the next level. I think I'm going a little frozen, but I'm going to keep on going. All right. I saw you all freeze for a second. Okay. So what you're going to constantly get from me and your other upline, make sure you can't give the resources that you don't know where they are. So say, for instance, somebody comes to me, anybody who's texting me, and they be like, Trayce, what's the ingredients? I want you to know this is duplicatable success. That's why network marketing is the easiest business I've ever done. Because all I got to do is tell you where to go get stuff. And my other businesses, I had to create the manuals, the trainings, the tools that do this. Oh my God, I'm so happy to be in network marketing because all I have to do is give resources and tools. So if somebody asks me, what's this? Have you ever noticed if you're on my phone and you text me, I send you a link. I send you where to go find it. I send you the YouTube. I send you the website to go look at. The moment I start personalizing all of that, I take it out of what is duplicatable success in network marketing. The moment you pick up the phone and you start answering stuff individually, you then guess what you say to the next person? You tell them this is hard because they ain't got time to do all that. I'm not about to hop on. Guys, it's over 60 of y'all. I didn't accumulate it on this team. We almost at 70. We probably are at 70 in 2 months. Could you imagine what would happen to me if I felt the need to personally answer every individual question that came to my phone? That's what's going to happen. I'm going to slow up. And for those who are on the training who've been in the business in a long period of time and you found yourself doing it, that's why you're moving slow. That's why you're moving a little slow because you're trying to stop and make sure everybody gets it. When in network marketing, it's about tools. utilizing tools to success. Guys, if you talk to your upline and you can't get an answer, guess what's the next step? YouTube. Guess what's another step? 5 and 5 app. I don't care what time of the day, an answer is there. YouTube, 5 and 5 app. Also, too, your business partners. Everybody on these trainings are business partners. Sideline somebody. Say, hey, do you, and don't ask them to do it. Hey, where can I find the information on what's in the CBD raspberry tea? Where can I find it? Oh, girl, it's in your app. It's under product knowledge. Boom, done. Because that is network marketing. That's the business of network marketing. Now, that's in being able to get what you need. Now, guess what? You will have some people that you have around you that's going to give you some specials. Just so you know, you're going to have them. Sometimes I can say, oh, if I have that moment, I can say, girl, this is what I did. If y'all ain't got no droid, if you have a droid, I'm sorry. It's going to be real hard. I know. I'm sorry. Let me tell y'all why. Because I'm queen of voice text and move on. You might want to send it through my Facebook page so I could voice text you back really quickly. If not, I have to send you a resource because I am very trained to get things done. So if I'm stopping all day trying to answer questions, because believe me, it is 30, sometimes it's 26, 30 people in my phone at a time. And if I stop at that moment each individual time, I will never get anything accomplished and I will never produce the numbers that you see. That is an entrepreneur thing, period. We have appointment books. We set appointments. Okay? We set appointments. I cannot function without an appointment. It's very hard. I even woke up this morning and there's nothing to anybody. I woke up this morning with 9 people already asking me questions when I woke up. I don't answer questions in the morning when I first wake up. Now, I do answer them, but I usually put them after I've gotten myself together. I still haven't taken this. I was listening to the pastor this morning on Restart, and that message was right. I hadn't even came down here. Pay attention to what I'm doing right now, because this is going to play a part somewhere. So, pastor was talking about Restart. I haven't even made it downstairs. I hadn't even made it downstairs to take my shot yet. And I was like, wow. Everything that I just heard, I needed to hear. Ain't this cute? Everything I heard, I needed to hear. To Chewy. What am I doing right now? I'm going to teach y'all some stuff about how to get stuff people to want to buy from your store. I'm on a training right now. What am I doing? I'm training, but I'm doing my life. This is how you sell online, guys. Stop posting pictures of the Chewy. Don't nobody know what it is. They don't care. But what I can do is this. Hold on, do I have a piece of hair on my stuff? While I'm doing, and I'm actually live online, and I can show this. So I just gave you a nugget. No one knows what a product is by a picture alone. They do not care. That's just it's like I'm going to talk to y'all on harsh realities. They don't care. Especially if you haven't been telling them the story of why they should care. They don't care. Then also, too, here's my chaga. Because, guys, guess what I be doing a lot? Because I got to use this every single day. Like, this is immune booster. I don't know when we going back, but when we go back, I do know that if I get COVID, my immune system's going to be okay. Got it? Good. And then you pour. And then you keep talking. I did this on purpose so y'all can see this. Because I got to do this every day. All right. Now, back to what we're talking about. It's just really a chat. It's a chat. Good morning. How you doing? To share wins, to tell you about where things are. If there's a training, I keep seeing internet, whatever. We're going to make it through. It'll be online. To show you about trainings, where things are. That's what the group me is for. It's not an education area unless somebody asks a question that somebody quickly can answer. But it is of no expectation that it is just me running that group me. That group me is really for us, the team, to chat with each other and to share wins and to share. Oh, girl, guess what? I found this. Y'all go check it out. It's a communal group area. Our team's team legacies group page is education. I may drop in there at times and actually do videos, or we can share things in there. If John and Jack are going live, you can find it in the team page. Also, too, you can find education points, and I'm going to tell you about this first one. Education points, little short videos that you can use to help answer you some questions. Go to the team page. So sometimes people ask me things like what I'm going to talk about first, which is transferring points. And they ask me about how to actually transfer these points. That video is in the team page. So I'll go, it's in the team page. I can tag you in the video. It's in the video. It's in the team page. Always check the team page first. Strong entrepreneurs get up and look for answers. I'm not talking to people who just joined the business. You don't know where to go yet. They get up, they look for answers. And then if they can't find them, they be like, I'm looking, I can't find. You'll find people are more, think about yourself. You're more receptive to help somebody who's been looking and can't find it versus, where's the video? Have you looked? No. Girl, go look. These are things that I am training, because guess what? All of you all are signing people. And I'm gonna tell you, if you don't know this, you'll silently get tired and be like, I don't want to do that because it's too much work. It's not too much work. It's not too much work. Being broke is a lot of work. Being broke is a lot of work. Try to figure out how to feed some people when you ain't got no money. Try to figure out how to get to the doctor when you're trying to get there. Try to figure out how to put some clothes on your body instead of wearing the same outfit you constantly washing. Hey, that's difficult. Go look at the homeless people outside. That's difficult. Be careful what you say. Be careful what you say. Okay? That's what we're going to talk about, transferring points. I'm not going to tell you I'm not going to explain the whole video, but the video is in the team page. Guys, we have a lot of people that keep sending messages about the red box. The red box is things are not going through. If you have a high order, it is not the company, guys. It is the credit card company. Fraud is high. I got to remind people, we are in the middle of a pandemic. I know you're trying to get your coins, but we are in the middle of a pandemic and fraud is high. So if there is a high ticket amount, usually I'll tell you, if it's over 100, you 9 times out of 10, the credit card company is going to pause and say, is this real? The credit card company is going to pause and say, is this transaction real? Not total life changes. That's a credit card situation. Okay, that's a credit card situation. So what happens in credit card situations? I've been a merchant for a very long time. If you have a person that has a credit card and the credit card address is a mismatch, fraud alert. If they are purchasing and the credit card has one address and they ship into another location, fraud alert. If it's their order and it's on there and they're using their husband's account, it could be their brother. It could be a man's fraud alert. So I'm letting you know you're going to keep having that to happen. So transferring points is one of the ways that I have just gotten around it. If I know I'm ordering 3 products or more, I take the person's credit card information on my own. I then use the system of how to transfer the points. I transfer the points to their account and it goes through. I'm not seeing no red boxes no more. So if you're having that as an issue, you need to to go through the team page and look about transferring points. Okay? It's in the team page. That's one of them. Second, tools, upline, Calendly. I'm having a Calendly issue. I told you all I was going to put it on my calendar for you all to be able to book. I've been in that chat bot that is like chat hell. I've been in the chat bot, and in the chat bot, it is still trying to help me on out so I can get my schedule out. I really, really pray it is available later today or tomorrow, but that's the only reason why it's not out. I have some paid features with questions prior to, and they're not working right. And every time I do it, I tested it first before I sent it to you all. It keeps giving me an error code. So I'm working on it to get it out. Once I get that out, once I get my my coding out, that will be the way to book our one-on-one appointments after you sign. And that will be when you have your detailed issues that you need to go through. Because I tell everybody, guys, I am an appointment setter. I set an appointment. I want you to understand, I love you, I do. But if I am in the middle of onboarding, or if I'm in the middle of taking an order, and this is how you want to run your business too. And if I'm in the middle of taking orders, fulfilling orders, having my own personal workout time, I can't answer that question because it's not on my schedule. So I do run a schedule. If you send me a message, what I will do from this point until that gets on up is I will ask you for a time that we can go over it. I will set that time. I do ask that you keep that time. If not, we have to roll to the next time frame, because I really do have to stick to my schedule. I'm running 4 businesses in one. And I'm not going to quit this business. And ain't nobody going to make me feel like I shouldn't do this business. You know what I mean? Like, you owe that to yourself too. Because guess what? How many of you all want to make over $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $20,000 a week? And if you want to get to that point, you're going to have a schedule. If not, you're going to give yourself anxiety. And you're going to feel like, how do you get so much done in a day? I run a schedule. Last thing, nope, I'm done with all the housekeepings, and we're going to roll right on into making your online store bankable. Bankable means it's profitable. I was like, what word do I want to use? I want to use something where we're actually making money. So this training, how many of you all have had the opportunity? I've been trying to share it in pages and sharing with you my boxes, my store. How many of you all have the opportunity to see it? If you have it, I'm going to text you this. I'm going to put it in the chat real quick. So you can take a look at it. Guys, I am a huge beta tester. Beta testing this is why I always tell people, number one, this is not duplicatable. Just so everybody know here, you're getting an advanced training. This ain't something you have to do to be in network marketing. You hear that? You do not have to have a store to be in network marketing. To be in network marketing, you have to be able to send them to your link. So I want to make sure I share with you that. Do not feel overwhelmed if after this you're like, oh gosh, this is an advanced training for those people who are trying to figure out how she didn't clock $14,000 in 2 months. Because I did something outside of the box, outside of just the regular duplicatable network marketing success. And I wanted to run a full store. Prior to coming into this business, I have been in business on my own for 21 years. I have merchant accounts. I have no way, so you're going to hear advanced training. This is not network marketing. This is advanced sales training. And if you want to take it to the next level, you're now listening to the things that are advanced. Number one, if you want to have a source to be able to sell additionally online, you should not have a way that people cannot pay you. Oh, Tracy, I wanted to send you this, but shoot, I don't got Square. You got Venmo? You got PayPal? You have Square? If you take Visa, I take Visa, MasterCard, Discovery, American Express. You are an entrepreneur. You're asking for advanced techniques. So if you want to be advanced, you're going to have to set up an account with multiple places. They should be able to pay you every way possible. Did you hear that? Write that down. They should be able to pay you everywhere possible. Because when they go, oh, I can't do this, are you resourceful enough to have another avenue? They can pay Tracy every way. You get that? Even got a way you wire transfer if you need to. Because there will be no way that I cannot make money. Now, I'm stopping there because you need to hear that part. You have to set that up. Okay? Now, this portion was in your training. If you want to be advanced on your store, let me tell you about online, because this is online sales, guys. Online sales. No one is going to come to your store and purchase a product without the commercial. What is the commercial? Your stories and your wall. And it has to be a commercial. Again, this doesn't work. This is a prelude to something. If you post the chaga down your wall, you better make sure you turn around and tell people what chaga is. You have to get online and tell them what it is. You have to think of that prior to wanting to sell in a store. It's not going to work that people are just going to go to the store and click the link because you have actually made the store. I don't know if I'm freezing. Can somebody post into the chat for me? Am I freezing for you all? Yeah. And do you hear me when I'm freezing? Okay, good. So I'll just keep talking, letting me know that you can't. Okay, perfect. So they're not going to just go to your store and purchase. You post chaga online, and then they're just going to miraculously, and I want you to hear it this way, because people have to make sure that your expectation is realistic. They're not going to see chaga and go, oh, let me go buy that blue bag on that person's store. I want a blue bag. Oh, it's $60. Let me just use my $60 and buy from that blue chaga bag. I wanted to say it like that because that is how customers think. And that is how you're thinking the process works. And it doesn't sound good, does it? It doesn't. So I'll share with you, a lot of people have been asking me that, like, how are you getting them to buy? Videos. I'm talking to them. Yeah, girl. Somebody say, oh, darn. Then you don't want to sell online. Y'all, can y'all give me one thing that if y'all are here in my training, y'all want the truth? Can you give me that? You want the truth? So I'm going to tell you the truth. You don't want to sell online if you don't want to do that. You might as well pack up the store. You might as well wait till we open up and we get off quarantine so you can go back to actually talking to people face to face, because this is not the online game. This is why you see so many social influencers going live all day. Dang, they ain't got nothing else to do. This is their business. Your business is online, you got to be online. Now, you set your schedule to what that is. But I can tell you, you need to do it daily. You need to be in your stories, and you need to be on your wall, and you need to tell a story. How many of you all have watched a movie? And how many of you all have been in the show, in a movie, and the movie is going, and you have no idea what they're talking about? You're like, where is this movie going? Or you even been at home on Netflix. Y'all, I bet you find it in Netflix more. And you would try to watch something, and you're watching it, you don't know what the heck they're talking about. What do? Type it in the chat for me. Everybody type in the chat for me. What do you do if you look up and you're on Netflix, you're on a movie, and you're like, what are they talking about? This is boring to me. What do? Type it in the chat for me. Somebody get turned off. Turn. Switch to something else. Move on. Turn off. Change the channel. Guess what? That is exactly what happens in your social media. If they go to your page and they scroll and they cannot figure out what the heck you're talking about, what you want them to do, they're leaving you. What do you want them to do? Your page should be comprised of 5 pillars. 5 pillars. What are the 5 things you want people to know about you? I will share with you mine. I'm inspirational. I'm an entrepreneur. I love my family and my husband. Y'all know that from watching me. A lot of y'all was laughing in my last talk. Ha ha ha. Learn something about my personality. I'm into health and wellness. I like to work out. I will give you a challenge right now. If you scroll back for the past 10 years, you don't see anything else. Nothing else. And hair. Beauty industry. You don't see nothing else. It's a minimum of 5. The reason why it's a minimum of 5 is because you cannot talk about the same thing over and over and over again. You can't go, oh, I promoted this person. Oh, I promoted this person. Oh, that chaga. Oh, them tea. Oh, that tea. You can't do that now on your page the whole time. Like, who are you as a person? What you say when people say they don't want to be about sales, you just selling something. I don't know enough about you. Write this down. People buy from people they like, not from products. They buy from people they like. So if I don't see that you're a real person down your wall, pictures of you, pictures of whatever you want to share with me. If I don't see it, you're not real, you're a robot, I'm gonna turn the channel. I'm gonna go somewhere else. You gotta mix it up. Now, there's time frames you can get on a tangent like I do. Like, say, for instance, I'm online and I'm feeling good. Like, y'all look at my face. Oh, it's getting small. I'm getting wrinkly under this neck, though. Right. So I'm going online and I'm having these conversations and I'm telling them these things. And then I could go into the tea. I'm not the same. Oh, look at this, and I'm doing this. And you know what? Let me tell you about this Nutriverse. This Nutriverse I take every single morning, and it really does. How many of y'all do feel an extra little jolt when you take your shot? My husband just said, I do. I feel this extra little, woo. Even before I go downstairs, let me share with y'all these snackers, because I am snacks. I hate that that's one of my little nicknames. I snack. If you feel like you want to go snack, go take your whole butt to the refrigerator. Whole butt. Because a lot of us got whole butts. Take your whole butt to the refrigerator and take a shot. It takes away a little bit of that one to get. I got the nerve to have to pass by. I'm starting to come through my kitchen in this direction because the pantry is that way. And the kids have bought some popcorn and I kept saying I wish they'd go back to school. Now they ain't going back to school. I need to just change my habits. Y'all see me rubbing my hair? Because I like popcorn. Let me stop talking. I'm wanting it. Okay. So I want these things that are on the other side of that pantry, but when I take that shot, sometimes I'm fine. And then right on my microwave is my other stuff. So when I start going right on into it, I actually feel better and I can stop snacking. Then I'll be like, oh, let me go tell them that online. And then I go share that. And then I come back and be like, oh, hey guys, y'all been inboxing me and asking me, and they have. You've been inboxing me and asking me about, how I do my tea. Let me show you the tea. What am I doing? Bringing them in on the journey. On your wall, it is not about you. It is about what people who are following you want to see. You got to know your audience. I posted something today. What's that? Okay. You got to know your audience. When you put your pillars out there, your pillars are what attracts people to you. Your pillars. The things that are about you is what attracts people to you. So being that I talk about spirituality and I'm scrolling up and down and I see somebody else's spirituality, guess what else you have to do on your wall? You have to interact. Not just on your page, on their page. You have to interact on their page. You have to like. You have to comment. You have to let them know that you're there and you're watching them too. You cannot be selfish on social media. You can't just post what you want and then they're supposed to come to you and they're supposed to buy from you. Because then guess what I hear? When people say that, they be like, I done posted this stuff and it ain't working. What I'm doing wrong? Well, do your people know you really exist? Do you talk to them? How many of y'all on the team have I just come down y'all wall and start chatting with y'all? Raise your hand, because I know I do it. How many of y'all I come down your wall? I'm in the frozen spot again. I was scared because this color looked a little weird. Alrighty, I come down your wall and I actually start, there you go, I'm unfrozen. I come down your wall. How many of you all raise your hands if you're on here? Do I come on your wall and talk to you? Raise your hands real quick. I want everybody to see this. The reason why I'm having you to raise your hand is because now, how many of you all now do I come up in your feed? Have you noticed that? I come up in your feed back. So if you're not talking to your wall, the algorithm in social media will actually push them away because you're not interacting. You're telling social media you don't want to see these people. So you got to go back and forth. You have to have time that you work on your business and in your business. So there's times that I'm projecting, and then there's times that I just sit with my phone and I actually go down my timeline and I start chatting with people. And it's genuine. There are people that are my friends that I have unfollowed because I don't want to see it. If you're not positive, I'm not following you. Because I want to instantly, I don't want to have to go down my wall and figure out who I'm supposed to like. If you're on my wall, I'm supposed to like it. And if you're being negative, and this is my parameters, okay? I've got my door open, the sunshine coming through. I done got my hair up in a bun, y'all. Took my weave out. Doing some things. That's my light. I told my husband I need flowers in his house or something. Yesterday, I was struggling mentally. Like, I need something. So that's the type of person I am. I know what I like to be fed. How many of you all have specific diets? You on the keto diet, you on the vegan diet. Guess what? Here's another thing you're feeding too. It's your brain. So as you're going down your wall, you have to make sure that the people that you're following are what you want to see. I just posted right now. You got to be able to discern who to know, K-N-O-W, and who to know, N-O. It's two totally different people. I'm not. These are things that are my stance. I am not talking to you all day when you're negative. Because it's my responsibility to make sure that I don't allow no one to pull me down. My responsibility is not theirs. If you steady having a conversation about people being negative, you got some work to do on your wall. You got to delete some people. You got to unfollow some people. Your perception is your reality. It is not the reality. What you see in the world is what you're allowing yourself to see. The people you talk to, that's your world. That's it. So I'll tell you, if you say I want to attract the boss babe, and we're going to move on from here. I want to attract the boss babe. I want to attract customers that want to take care of themselves. What's the bait, boo? You can't catch no fish with nickels. Hush up, hush. He always somewhere. And all my trainers, he's somewhere. You can't. And you are not going to attract a boss being negative. You're not going to attract a boss not letting her see what a boss looks like. I always tell somebody, hey, Shatira. I told somebody, me and her had this conversation the other day. I was like, bosses, we nod at each other. We know what we look like. It's just how it's an aura. And I'll tell you, you got to ask yourself, when you go down your wall, because we are talking retail, guys. Before I get you to the store, this is the part of the store. This is how to get them to buy in the store. Y'all, it's Trina doing this. Trina the rapper. Go watch what she's doing on her page. Juju. Hey, they're not special. They're doing something on their social media that is calling them to the store. What is you doing on yours is the question. And this is not a negative. I'm making you ask the question of yourself. You know what am I doing on my social media? Because if you don't get that part together, they're not coming to the store. And it does not have to be exactly the same. You don't have to come be Tracy. This is Tracy. This comes off top of my head like this. I've been like this. People know I'm going to say what I got to say. They know I'm a little silly. They know I'm about business. It's just who I am. So the ones that are like that are going to come patronize from me because they like me. Okay? They like me. So where's your personality on your wall and in your stories every day? On your wall and in your story. on your, now Shatira, let me even say this, and I know I can say this because now I've learned her personality. So Shatira had posted this funny meme, and I posted it in my chat, when she had put a mask over the person's mouth. Do you remember this post? It's a mask over the mouth, and they're like, yeah, that smell, that's you, boo. I hollered. Shatira can post that. I can't. But I died. I felt her. But that's not my, that's her brand all day. Do you see what I'm telling y'all? Now, if I would have took that same thing and put it down where I got different, they would have been like, is she talking about me? But I hollered because I was like, I think that sometimes. I do. It's funny. That's why it's imperative for you to know what your bait is on your wall. That's how she talks, and people was liking it and commenting. And necessarily just based on likes. Some people be like, I posted it and no one liked it. Let me ask y'all this. How many of you all have favorite people you follow that you don't like everything? So I tell people, get out your ego. Do your job. Post, track. If it is consistent for certain, if the content you're posting is consistently not getting any engagement for 30 days, it's bad content. 30 days. And that means you got to post the same chaga down your wall for 30 days and it get no engagement before you come tell me it's not working. Not the weekend that you decide that you're going to get serious about your business. Because I know a lot of y'all do that. I'm about to go now. Oh my God, they ain't liking it. No, you got work to do now. You got work. Now, I'm going to leave you with a few nuggets, and we're actually going to start transitioning into the online store. Few nuggets is this. This is how you grab people to your store, is your wall. Your store. Hey, if you are not sharing your routine that you do, not the top 5 selling products, your routine, you're missing the mark. People have to see that you use this stuff. I didn't even necessarily say, having a before and that, let me say first. First is that you use it. Okay? That's first. First and foremost, I want to know that you use the product and how you use the product. So therefore, I know when you how and you're doing this, I know that you actually are somebody who I can trust. You trust. You showing what you do with this product builds trust. You showing what you do. You. I'm not saying the pictures of the befores and afters of other people. You showing what you do builds trust. Now I'm going to say the last portion, to you. It's trust to you. See, I may see this thing popping up and down the timeline everywhere. I see it everywhere. But if I don't see how you use it and what you do in it, I'm going to go buy from the girl who I trust. I'm not going to buy it from you. To build it to you, I got to be able to trust that you're not just trying to sell me something. So don't just post your detox tea down your wall. Matter of fact, I'm about to throw my detox tea in this one. Let's go. So let me I was like, hold on. While I'm sitting here, I got the 2 tea bags right here. Let me do it. Don't do that. Show them that y'all, I'm a wine girl. I'm a wine girl. So it makes every sense in the world that I got a wine glass. About to show you how I'm taking my detox tea because I can't go outside and go to Cooper's Hawk and go get me nothing. I'm having withdrawals. I'm an ambiance chick. This house quarantine is actually very, even though I'm making it look easy, it's hard for me because I like ambiance. So I'm redoing things in the house. I'm trying to change things around. I'm sitting in a new area. I'm sitting in the dining room right now because I need to switch it up. I need a bun. I need lipstick. So I'm just steady constantly trying because I refuse. Hey, man, they just told me my business was non-essential to June 1st. For real? Thanks. So I'm going to have to do some new things. Guess who also will have to take that to social media and talk about it? Because somebody else is like me. My tribe is like me. My tribe want to go outside, not just to go outside. Like, we want to go get dressed up and put on our hair and our cute clothes. And y'all see, did y'all see my grocery list? Did y'all see I put this grocery list is eyelashes, foot files. Girl, I rolled over in the bed and I heard something. And I was like, that's my foot. That's not cute. And I just thought about my nails. Right. These are things that if I go talk about down my wall, y'all gonna see blown up, because for years I have been staying authentic to my true self. This is who I am. So I'm giving you this. I'm giving you this power today because if you didn't hear this, that's why this is such a huge portion of this training. If you don't take this part and you want to get to the money, let me get to the money. If you want to get to the money, you got to do this part first. I'm going to give y'all a short funny, and then I'm going to move on really, really quickly. But y'all going to learn some things about my personality. It's equivalent to the guy that just want to get started. He want to put it in. You got to warm things up first. I see faces like, Lord have mercy. I had to let y'all think about it for a second. You got to warm your customer up first. They got to know about you. All right. I'm glad my husband left. If he presses replay on this training, he's going to be like, Trayce. All righty. So let's go ahead and let's get to now the things that you need to do to comprise your store. Okay? And your store is also too, and we're talking online, guys. We're talking online. If you want to make it through this quarantine right now, guys, it's dollars. I almost made $1,000 yesterday for my store. Woo, woo. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you the numbers to make that $1,000. Hold on. I'm about to tell you this part too. Let me not just tell you $1,000. Hold on. Remember I told you I'm going to share with you the how. Hold on. Let me tell you the stats. And I wrote them down so I could tell people. I had to make almost 1,000. I made $991.75 yesterday for my store. That was 7 retail. No sound. You can hear me now? All right. Thank you. I like reading fingers. Please do that. So I made $991.75 yesterday in sales. To get it, that was 7 retail sales. I talked physically to 29 people, physically on the phone. I talked to 29 people. I inboxed 113 people. So let's go backwards. I inboxed 113 people. Out of 113 people, I talked to 29 of them. Out of the 29 people I talked to, I got 7 sales. And those 7 sales equated to $991.75. Guys, sales is numbers. Now, I say this on all trainings. I'm going to say it again. You have to erase your immediate expectation for immediate gratification every interaction you have. Do not, from this point forward, send me a message saying, I talk to these people, they ain't bad. Don't tell Trayce that. Not your coach. Because your coach is going to tell you to get your butt back in the field. That means you ain't talking to enough people. I don't care if you done message 20 people and none of them said yes. Where's the 40? Where's the 60? Where's the 80? Where's the 100? Where's the 150? Where's the 200? Where's the 300? Because all I'm going to tell you is what you're doing is not working. If you talk to 20 people and ain't nobody bought it, you ain't talking to enough people. Talk some more. And I said from this point forward, because I don't like to give somebody something that I haven't trained on. So I haven't said this in a group format. Now that I've said it, it's law. Y'all can tell I like to listen. Hey, I listen to gospel and I'm bullshitto. Y'all heard that song Law? I'm gonna play it for you. I love it. You be like, it's law. Yo, that's law. If it's not working, you're not doing enough. If it's not working, you're not doing enough. If you are talking to 5 people and you expected 5 people to buy, your expectations are incorrect. You're not talking to enough people. That's why I gave you the numbers. It was 113. Also, too, erase these attitudes, these feelings. I know we're women. Transfer that to your husband and your kids. Get out your feelings in business. Go, if you having feelings, go be with your husband. Go hug on your kids. Get that mess out this business. Just because they didn't sign today, do your job. Follow up. Seasoned professionals follow up. How many of you all right now can open up your email and see how many times they're still trying to sell you clothes and you ain't got nowhere to go? You ain't got nowhere to go. But Fashion Nova, hey, when y'all got them checks, anybody get that? Fashion Nova was like, so now that you got your stimulus check, come stimulate us. There's no feelings there. Out your feelings. Out. Do your job. Oh, so you don't want it right now? Do you want it tomorrow? The best question you can ask in sales is why? Don't write the movie. Do not say it's because she don't got no money. Do not say it's because you tired of talking to people and they ain't about this life. You don't know that. You don't know that. You have to ask why. Sure, okay, this is what I did with the 29 people I talked to. Okay, great. So you're not ready today. When are you ready? Next month? Great. How many days are you in business? How many days of the year are you in business? 365 days. Stop thinking check to check, guys. That's why, and I'm going to speak to my race. People are so in this race at check to check because you only think from Thursday to Thursday. Stop it. You are in business 365 days. You want to get it in your YTD. What is YTD? It's your year to date. You want to get them in this year. And then when you start getting good, you want to get them in this year, you want to try to get them in this month. And if you can't get them into next month, they're part of next month's projections. That's how professionals talk. They're part of next month's projections. And then when they become a part of next month's projections, if they told you to follow up with them in May, guess what your responsibility is? Keep warming it up, Chris. Don't walk away and come back to them in May. Keep sharing with them your information. Keep sharing. Okay, great. So you're not ready till May? Let me tell what y'all did. It's a lot of y'all on this training right now that told me y'all was not going to sign up until later, but because I kept on talking to you every single day, even though you told no, you told me yes sooner. I have a girl right now who told me she wasn't going to sign up until she had tried all 40-something products in the company. Girl, she sent me a text message this morning. You know what? I am tripping. I will be signing up no later than today. Because I ain't had no feelings. I didn't say, oh. I said, oh, okay, great. So great. So then let me start. This is what I said in my professional self. So let me start sending you information because I already know these products work. So whenever you sign, it will just be the day that you sign. And then I'll tell you how much I made while you were trying to make a decision. She was like, Now, you can't have that level of confidence in this business if you are not putting forth the effort in your business. If it's a hustle, if it's a side hustle, you treat it like an orphan. And you like, oh, okay, she ain't about this. And you leave her alone. And then somebody like me, the eagle that I am, will swarm in and grab her. Because I don't hear her now. I hear she don't have enough. I hear in the back of my mind, she ain't got enough in her tank yet to make a good decision. So being that she ain't got enough in the tank, what else do I need to give her? So let me just start dropping all 40-something products in your inbox. I wanted her to become overwhelmed with what she had thought she was about to do. She was like, geez, that's going to take a long time. You the one who want a master's degree. I don't got one. What I got is when I put this to my lip, I snatched my waist. Now, I did not know she was going to say she was going to sign later than today. But what I do know is that I was going to constantly keep doing my job, which was showing up every single day, which was still giving the info. Guess what? When people really don't want your info, let me tell you this. Can I share with y'all when really, you know how people say they don't want the info? They just ain't about this life. Because I hear it all the time, and I'll be like, get out your feelings. Don't I tell y'all that? Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. You and your feelings. Guess what? People who don't want it, guess what they do? They block you. If you have not been blocked, they want what you got. If they have not blocked you, they want it. How many of you all get the emails that you scroll to the bottom and you go unsubscribe? I do it all the time. Stop sending me this mess. Those are the people that don't want it, not the person that says, not right now. They're trying to make a decision. And it is your job to follow up with people who are trying to make a decision. If you don't, you tell them, you are not the person that I trust. You are not the person that I'm going to make this sale from. You are not the link that I am going to click. Yeah, because you don't check in on me. Let that resonate. You are not the person that checks in with me. You don't care. You're just trying to sell me something. And people don't like that. Imagine that of you. If I didn't care, or if I just, you know what, you're just another dollar. What if I acted like that? You'd be like everybody else in my inbox trying to jump teams. Because they be in my inbox. I swear. They're in my inbox. They're trying to get on another team because somebody just really don't care. A lot of these big teams, I'm not going to say no names. You can't even talk to them until you're director. Wow. You can't talk. No, don't text me nothing until when you go director, hit me up. How do you feel about that? Hearing it, if you didn't know that. How do you even feel? You feel like this. Are you treating the people on your wall like this? Are you minimizing them because you can't get what you need from them immediately? Are you making them feel like this? Answer that question for yourself. If you are, shift it. It's a decision. Shift it. I'm going to change that tomorrow. I'm going to go back to everybody who I talk to. I'm going to go back in my inbox and I'm going to go follow up and just say, hey, how are you? Your customers who purchase from you now, have you made sure they like the product? Have you asked them if they opened it? Because people are notorious for buying this stuff and letting it sit on the countertop. And guess what? If they don't use it, you won't get residual income. Because they'll have no reason to rebuy it again. Get it? Got it? Good. All righty. Once you get these things together, we're going online. Because, see, now you have a story. Now you got something to sell. People are loving on you. They talking to you. And now, you know, because people ask me the first question all the time, Tracy, what should I put in my store? Tracy, what should I put in my store? Tracy, what should I put in my store? Guess what should go in your store? What the heck are you using? What are you using? What are you using? If you're using NutriBurst only, if you have one product on your smart chip, it's not going to work, boo. It's not going to work. Want to know why? Because you put in a penny into the wish fountain and you expect to get back 100. That's called the lottery. What are the chances of winning the lottery? I don't even play it. I'd rather just go work for it. So to make that store boom, you have to have a minimum of 3 products. You want to know why you have to have a minimum of 3 products? Because that's how you're going to get the results. Minimum. I use way more. I've got more than 3 products in this dang on cup. But I have to have 3 things that I can talk to on a regular basis, because guess what people do? Monkey see. How many of y'all that went on my page, Restore RX, looked at my boxes and tried to figure out a way to do the boxes? Be honest. Put your hands up. I know y'all texted me. Tell the truth. It's okay. You want to know why? You just proved monkey see, monkey do. You better copy the right cat. If you're the right cat and you use a NutriBurst and you can't figure out why you ain't making more than $20, your cat's sick. And that's funny in more ways than one. It is. It's funny in more ways than one. It's sick. What products are you using? Some of y'all that clicked y'all cameras on just to laugh. Okay? So, hey, I'm telling you right now what I know. If y'all go in my store and you see my kits, somebody said you do beauty box but did not think to add TLC. Yes. We're going to talk about that next. If you look in those things, you're doing what you see do. So what you want is your customer, your potential client, to monkey see, monkey do. So you have now just shown with them, you got your glass. My target person looking at me with this glass. Y'all even notice when I go live, have y'all ever noticed, y'all see my waist? Sometimes you don't even see my head. And I have to peek down to show you my face. Have you noticed that? I do that on purpose. I want y'all to see that every time you're looking at my waist, it's going smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. So then when they're looking at me, they're like, man, listen. I even posted on my wall, I have not come out of this quarantine with a fupa. Not. Because when I go outside, I need to wear all the cute clothes that I'm buying. I ain't got nowhere to go right now. But when I put them on, they need to be cute. You get these things? So this all here is what you sell in your store. The answer to the age-old question, and I'll tell you, I've probably been texted this 20 times. I don't know what to put in my store. Put in your store, to start off in your store, what you use. Because then at the end of every video, guess what you're going to say? Y'all ready? Hey, and if you want to do this right there, click my link below. Everything I'm using is in my store. Everything I use is in my store. Guys, there is other things that we sell, but in my store, I wanted it to be focused on me as a brand. I wanted everything. I've shared with you all every training. I don't touch anything that I'm not making money on that's going to go on my social media. People are like, sis, can you share this? No. This is how I make money. This is my business. This is not fun to me. This ain't no hustle. If we're not business partners and affiliates, no, I'm not sharing this down my wall. And it's a business decision. I'm not clouding up the traffic. This is where I make my money. I am an online retailer. I make over 5 figures a month. I am still making over 5 figures a month at home. I can't have other people. Hey, anybody ever been in a salon where people are coming on in trying to sell purses and bags and all that? Highly annoying, Tracy. I don't allow it because my tip, it just went to that bag. This is how my brain is always thought. My tip is over there. Her extra conditioner, her extra everything that I was just trying to sell, then went somewhere else. So I'll ask you this, when you sharing all this stuff down your wall, does it make you money? If not, see, when people come into the store, how many of you all have ever gone into the store? You go into the store and then the dressing room is messy. Do they put you in the mood to buy some clothes? Oh, but how many of y'all shopped at Nordstrom? I haven't shopped at Nordstrom. Because that's bae to me. I will go spend the extra in Nordstrom because somebody know my name, the dressing room is clean, and they give me a wine glass while I'm shopping. Bae. Yes. Yes. Somebody say yes. Your wall is that. That's your wall. So all these, OMG, I know we're bored. I know people are bored right now. Guys, take the little quizzes, the OMG quizzes. Ain't they cute? Take the quiz, get your results, and stop posting that on your wall. That is not making you money. What you're doing is equivalent to the dressing room that when I come out your stories, to try to see, because see, guess what people do? They'll check your story. Most people are in your stories. Listen to this formation. Get information. So people will check your stories, and then when they see your stories, where do they go? To your wall. They want to see, who is this? And then I go down here, and the job that you're supposed to have is a dragon slayer. Guys, I'm perspectiving some things for you right now, ain't I? And then you like, this is who I'm about to buy this product from? No, ma'am. No. You gotta be careful. Your stories are there to sell. You can sell, go ham your stories. Y'all see me, I'm in there every day. But then when they come to my wall, they see my pillar. Somebody said they're cleaning their wall. Yes, clean that wall. Clean that wall, baby. Clean that wall. Yeah. So then when they go down your wall, they're saying, oh, this person is this. That's where you get them. They're like, oh, wow, she's smart. They're not necessarily looking at the wall likes. They're looking at the content. The person who's looking to make a decision ain't going, oh, she got 200 likes. That's dope. They like, oh, wow, she showed a video on how to use the tape. Oh, wow, she trains her team. So, yeah, she's asking people to join her team, and she actually educates them. Oh, wow. Yeah, and guess what people do when they make a buying decision? What do? They hang around longer. That don't mean they buy. That's why I said erase that immediate and I gotta have it right now. They don't buy right now. They stick around to see if you tell the truth. Are you somebody I can trust? She say she ship products, but I'll never see the products she ships. Bruh, where them products really going? We all do it, especially females. Man, you will catch a female on your wall watching for the one day you gain 3 inches back. And she's like, see, I told you that stuff don't work. She's been watching for 6 months. That's how we do it. So you have to make sure your stories and your wall match. People are not buying from Trayce because Trayce has had a business from 21 years. And, hey, they're not. Don't fool yourself with that. The reason why what I touch, here's the secret sauce. The reason why what I touch turns golden, I tell the story, I stay consistent, and I speak to what the audience wants. That's why. and I do it, and I run the play over and over and over again. Run the play. Run the play, Smokey. Run the play over and over and over again. When you're tired, run the play. When you're excited, run the play. You want the money in your account. What? Okay, let me tell y'all something. Christina can replay this. Christina is the person that was on the training. I was waiting on this day. Christina was the person on the training that told me, ain't nobody signing in Baltimore. Y'all remember that? And me and Christina been coaching, and we've been talking, and we've been training, and Christina about to go binary. I'm excited because I was waiting on this day. I was like, what I'm going to do is show you that what you said was a lie. Everybody can do this business. But guess what she does all the time now? She's being consistent. She's posting. She's bringing people to me on three-way. She's, Trayce, check this out. Just doing whatever. She'll come to me and be like, hey, I'm quiet because I'm working. And I'll be like, be silent then. You know, so I love this. She just posted a thing. I was waiting on this. I was like, you're going binary. And once you go binary, I said, everything that you're doing right now, use that as practice. Every fight you have right now is going to be what you don't have to tell somebody when they come into the business, because it's going to be a fight. Ain't nothing we have. God showed every woman on here who's had a baby that you will labor before you get the baby. You will labor before you get the baby. You will labor before you get the baby. So stop trying to take the labor out of it. You will labor before you get the baby. It's going to happen. If you have a baby, if you had a kid, you understand the labor too. And then let me tell you about God's grace. How many of y'all remember what it felt like? Because I don't. I remember I was in pain. That's how I got 3 kids. Somebody said 2 hands. That's all right, shut up. God's grace is amazing. You do not. That's how you had a second. You obviously ain't remember. You put another one in there and birthed another one. You kept going. If you have multiples, what that showed you is that when you labor, you will get the baby. You will move on. And guess what? How many of you all got 2 kids? How many of y'all took your past experience into it? You was like, oh, okay, well, this time, I know I need to pack my bag early because I have my water break early. Or this time, I need this music. Or this time, such and such can't be in a room. They get on my nerves. So you take your experience into things. Every past experience brings you something. You got to go through. You have to go through. It's okay. You will make it through. Trouble don't last always. I love when God gives me a little message in the middle of a message. Like, for real, I done brought y'all through this. How dare you sit in this pandemic when all you doing is sitting in the house and you to birth kids? Somebody said the second time around, she didn't even get her hair for her pictures. I swear, my first child, there is no evidence. Because I went into there all wrong, all ratchet. No hair done, sweating. Them ugly maternity clothes with the tie back. There is no evidence. There is no evidence. We come all the way to Brianna where I got my hair done. I cut it low. I got my eyebrows done. I was cute. Y'all can see those pictures because I learned from my previous transgressions. You're going to do that same thing in business. I love teaching. My style of coaching is to bring into life situations. Most people do not know I'm a life coach too as well. I practice in my business though. I don't want nobody on my couch. But I like bringing life situations to people to get people to understand you've done the things that you call hard, you actually overcome. But the hurdle you put into it was calling it hard. And if you walk into something thinking it's hard, it's not going to get easy. It is what you say it is.
It is what you say. Remember I said your perspective is your reality. It's not the reality. So if you come into this every day being consistent, congratulations, Christina, and we're gonna move on. You come into this being consistent, you gonna go binary too. I'm so proud of her. I can't wait. I'm a FaceTime her. Ha! You was wrong. And I like when you're wrong and now you can be right and now you can go grab, because I told you my requirement on my team, I want y'all to be making a minimum of $2,000 additional in your home, something that you can scale, a minimum of $2,000, a minimum in your home, not your hustle, your additional $2,000 that potentially is paying for another investment. Guys, this was the rank. That's why I ran. I didn't even know I'm business. I was like, I'm getting to executive because this is the rank that will just take care of everything in the house. I want this business to take care of the house. The next rank, regional, which I am already working on. The next rank of regional, we start taking everything above here because I have other income sources. It will pay for our real estate, our investments into real estate. So if I was treated this like a stepchild, do you think I'd do it every day? Because I'm trying to hurry up and get it while all the real estate is on sale. Hey, Kara. I'm getting it right now while the real estate is on sale. Do you get it? This is not a hustle. It's just not. I hustle while I work. You get it? It's not a hustle. I hustle while I work. Too cute. All right. So now that we got all of this, how we run, now what you want to do is you want to choose the platform that's going to work for you. The platform. You want to choose, do you want to do Shopify? Do you want to do Wix? Do you want to do Restore? Do you want to do Square? That's up to you. GoDaddy. That's up to you. For me, I love Square. I like analytics. I like to watch my numbers. I wanted to be able to send out marketing campaigns. I'm going to get deep on you in a second. I wanted to send out mass marketing campaigns. I wanted to control my brand. So I like that it allows me to control my full brand. I can make an appointment in Square. It's just so many different avenues. No, they do not pay me for this. However, I've been using it for so long, it has made my life easy. I switched from Square, went to Mindbody, and brought my butt back. Y'all see, I had an experience with Mindbody. Yeah. So it works for me. That platform that you choose is up to you. You do want to choose one. Now, for all of my people that are multi-brands, listen to me here. This is free coaching advice. You do not have to take my advice. I'm giving you coaching advice, and this is coaching advice that I was paid thousands of dollars to give. Do not treat your businesses like orphans. Do not have your site set off to the side. Now, it's up to you if you want to take this advice. You do what you want to do. If you run your store separate from your existing business, you're going to have a very difficult time, especially now when we can't get outside and see people face to face. The reason why I am running this business and incorporating everything together is because I'm one unit, one sound. The brand that I have is Trayce Madre. What is your brand? What is your parent? There's a parent brand. The parent brand is Trayce Madre. The slogan is Get Madrid. So everything that they're doing with me, they're getting Madrid. How do you want to get Madrid? You want to get Madrid? I have a skincare line, I have a hair care line, and I have body. I do laser lipo when I can get back to touch people. I do laser lipo, and then I also too have these. I help you with your health and wellness. Guess what? I didn't say IASOT. I help you with your health and wellness. How do I help you with the health and wellness? I have detox teas. I have chaga, and then that is an immune booster. I have Chichui, which is a spirulina protein. This is how Bodied by Madre works. Bodied by Madre. I'm not leading when I have an existing brand. My parent brand is Trayce Madre. Catch the shirt. I can wear TLC clothes as well as get Madre clothes because TLC clothes are body. It's in the body brand. So guess who is getting customers when you see people switching? I'm also, too, tapping into the hair client. I am a self-care expert. I'm a self-care expert. So I'm going to teach you how to fix your skin. I'm going to teach you how to do your hair. My target market is 35 and above. I'm not looking for the teenage girl. I am not gelling your edges down. I'm not. Sorry. It's just not what I do. I'm looking for the grown woman that is going to work, that needs her hair flat ironed, that will wear a bun in her hair, that wants to leave out and wants to look natural. I am 40 years old. I'm 41 years old. I want the woman that is here at this age that she's still taking care of her skin. She still is snatching her waist. Y'all, just because I'm in this age group don't mean nothing. That's what I project. That woman still wants to take care of her waist too. So what do I wear every single day? And again, this is an advanced training. This is not network marketing. This is not the duplicatable part. This is the part when you want to take it to the next level. This is the part when you say, I want to make 5 figures a month. Get it? Because prior to that, you're sending people to your link, and you still are. And I'm going to talk to you about how that works in a second. But how many of you all see my waist? My waist trainers are available this week. Y'all see my smile? To my store. Am I choppy again? Go back to my store. Do you see this? Go back to my store. Go back to my store. Now, I'm letting that marinate because I know there are some people who have brands and we've had these individual conversations. You gotta, and my professional advice, this is not my personal opinion, you need to merge your brands. Because if so, you right now, when you cannot get in contact with people, if you right now, me as a salon, I do have a lot of you all who are actually in the beauty industry, right? How many times, and I'm going to share with you this last thing to kind of really sway you to do it. If you don't, you just don't. But how many times people sit in your chair and they talk to you about getting their nails done, getting their hair done, getting their feet done, losing weight? They tell it to you all the time. You now have the solution to the thing that was said in your chair, and while you're at home, they will not feel like you're just doing something on the side to get by. You have just now added an additional portion to your brand. So like Renita, you just said you have boxes. You better throw some tea in there, girl. Throw some Nutriverse in there. Look at this. It just came. Hold on. Amazon is my connector right now to additional ideas in which I have. That means my nails is too sharp to have taken my nail in this box and pulled it open. I am in all the way violation. Yes. We just bought these for additional samples. You get it? Why did I do this? See, you got to think about your store. You have to think about what you're doing. So in your store, so here is the thought process you have to have. Number one, everything you do should be in your store. That's why I'm telling you, one product ain't going to make it. You can't have a store with one product. At least have your 3 products in your store to start your store. So whatever you're using should be in your store. So that is now, for some of you all who have been asking the age-old question, how do I do it? Whatever you use should be in your store. Now, what I have learned through my customers, so I get that people ask me questions like this, but I'll tell you, until you do the work, it's going to be hard for you to know your answer may be different than mine for what I'm about to share with you. So I have been selling, and we have now made over $3,000 in samplers. That's crazy. In samplers, right? In 2 months. So what we have learned is that people, and when I say we, me and my husband, we sit down and we go over information in which we're learning. We've learned that those people then, when we were trying to upsell them to a package, well, now they wanted to move a little slower because they wanted to try it. They wanted to try that now too. So you have to, a successful entrepreneur, write this down. A successful entrepreneur solves problems. They hear the problem and their brain starts going to work to fix the problem. Okay? They solve the problem. So I was like, Now, you could take the tone and go, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Or you could say, okay, what am I going to do now? So I was like, So we can't do the kit. My kit I use is the Freedom Kit. 2 herbal teas. Everybody know this because I talk about it on my wall. You see how y'all know what kit I use? Freedom Kit. So down my wall, I talk about the Freedom Kit, but I'm only selling samples of tea. So I was like, okay, I got one for you. You about to get tea, NutriBurst, and NRG in a sample kit. And guess what we call them? We call them the Bodied something kit. I can't forget. The Bodied something kit. And we have a body weight loss and appetite suppressant kit for those who want the resolution drops. So I've just private labeled the name, but it works. It's TLC products. So now here's your 5 days of NutriBurst. You get it? So therefore, they can try the kit before they do the kit. Now, this is my idea. This may not work for you. And I'm going to give y'all a disclaimer too. If you're going to do something like this, you have to be sanitary. If that's not what you're going to do, then don't do it. Because they will come back and sue your behind. So I'm going to tell you, if that's not what you're looking to do, that's what I said to me, and you're not going to do that, you're not going to follow those, then guess what? They're 8 ounces. Then don't. Okay? I want to stop and let you hear that. If you're not, and you don't want that responsibility, then just sell the tea and the NutriBurst. Tea and the NRG. This is something we're looking to try. We don't know how this is going to be. I'm going to tell you it's going to be a little laborious because everything that we do, we're also having to refrigerate. We have to get that out in that specific amount of time. NutriBurst. That is something we're going to do, but we have to be responsible with. If not, you don't want to get sued. If you don't want to go through all of that, don't use this idea. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Don't do that. Because I'm telling you right now how you can get, I am a person that also carries business insurance. I have a $1 million policy. If you don't, I'm telling you how you can get yourself in trouble with something like this. If you don't, then what you need to do, here's another option for you. You don't want to go through all of this. There are sample bottles that are $14 on the store. All right. Now, we're going to move on from here. So, if you want to put together a kit of that nature on your store, then what you want to do, and I'm just giving you an additional option because some people don't want to go through this, okay? So here's your additional option. You can take 5 tea sachets, get you the $14.99 NutriBurst bottle, and do the NRG. That's my best suggestion. You get it? Because I also have these too for our jellies. We also too in our hair care, we sell the product for people who are wearing their hair natural. We sell that too as well, and we wanted to have a sample bottle to be able to give it to them. So I am also too, I'm gonna give you another nugget that I'm doing. Another nugget that I'm doing. When we have an additional product, because some of you all have other products, so I'm teaching you about right now how to merge your businesses. If you order sample tea from me, you get sample hair care. That's what you're seeing. Okay, guess what? Kara just sent me something. I'm going to tell you all. You can't put NutriBurst in these. She said you cannot open a package and redo it. So I'm going to take it on off. You can't do it. Kara just messaged me. You can't open the package. We're just going to keep them for the jellies. We're going to keep it for the hair care jellies. So you can't open them. But what you can do is order those $14.99, do NRG, and also do tea. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pause the resume. Alrighty, so I'm pressing resume. I know this was just a pause in here. You are not suggested to open those. You are not suggested to open up the NutriBurst. You are suggested to buy them in the trial size that's in your back office. Got it? All right, now I'm out of breath from running up and downstairs. That means somebody needs to do some cardio today. All right. All righty, so what you want to do, and again, I'm giving you these examples. In your packages that you have, if you're looking to merge your brands, merge your products together. Do your shampoos, do your conditioners, do some tea, do some, even too, we just started selling masks, and in your mask, you're getting free chaga. Now, I will tell you this because I saw this email that actually came through, so I definitely want to arm my team with this. I saw this email that came from corporate saying, be careful about making COVID responses. You do not want to do that. You can hold yourself liable. You can hold the company liable for that. Guys, please don't do that. These products do not stop COVID. What these products do is boost your immune system. So if you see me saying that, I don't want anybody to take that. I'm going to start giving tea, free tea with the mug purchase. Free tea with the mug purchase. So once you get your, here's the mug for your detox tea and also too your weight loss coffee. But what I'm doing is infusing, what is the parent brand? The parent brand is Trayce Madre. Right now, what's your parent brand? Who is your parent brand? What's your parent brand? Then what we go by is Get Madrid. Everything is Get Madrid. What is your tagline? What are you? Now, guess what? This, again, is not network marketing. I want you to know this is building a brand. This is your extra advanced training. Do not make your team or yourself feel like you have to do this to be successful in here, because you don't. You don't. What you have to do is be able to get people. That's just not this training. What you have to do is get people to your link in network marketing. You don't have to carry a full inventory, right? But in here is a way for those people who are saying, I want to make 5 figures a month while I'm building my TLC brand. You get it? Because in TLC, you can make 5 figures just with TLC by itself. But here's your way, what you see, as you're building yourself, here's your way to make additional cash as well as build and promote in your organization. Okay? Now, how do I determine How do I determine, like, I've gotten the question, like, so do you just buy all the product and then don't do anything in your back office? No, that is not how I run my business. I would not promote that way. If you all notice, when people make product orders, when they make these product orders, those points go into your back office and either your left or your right leg to be able to build, so therefore you're able to promote in your business, right? So if I just did all of this and I never put anything back into my back office, I would just be making cash and I wouldn't be promoting as well. So Tracy, how do you do that? Well, individual, and this is my business, I've taken some time to sit down and think about this. You are more than welcome to use this format if you want to. But guess what? I want to stop and say this. This training won't make sense to you if you do not have product on hand. It's not going to work. I just want to stop and say that. It's not going to work if you do not have product on hand, because you won't have anything to ship and sell. You get it? You won't be able to make the sample cash. There is another option where you can go online and you can send the free samples. That's not this training. You get it? Each training has a different type. This just ain't that. Okay? So what I typically do is individual products that come through, I usually sell them from my product I have on hand. What do I use? I use herbal tea, I use NRG, and I use appetite suppressant drops, and I use Nutriverse. So I have those things individually that I'm able to package up and ship and sell. Now, when I package them and I ship and sell, I'm not going in my office. My office looks like a hole. Yeah, somebody said the free samples take forever, but yeah, it does. Free samples, hey guys, it's free. And they have to ship, and they're $4.95, and they're going to go through 5 to 7 business days. And guys, I have to keep reminding everybody of this. We're in a pandemic. So shipping time frame is down. You know, and also too, let me tell you something this about the corporate office. Guys, let me tell you all this. Let me take a pause and say this in this space. I need everybody, especially on my team, to be more grateful for our office, for our back team, for the people at the 800 number in corporate, for the people who are responding to emails at info@totallifechanges.com. Because if you've never run a business, you do not understand that there are multiple components that are based upon everything that you're looking for. And in the corporate office right now, number one, corporate is pretty much like a drop shipper, right? So what that means is they have to get in product. We're in the middle of a pandemic. So they're waiting on products to come into the back office first, right? That's already downtime. Then guess what? We are in the middle of a pandemic. We have social distancing. Guys, when this order goes through, they can't have the same amount of staff and they're fulfilling your orders anymore. They can't have it. But guess what? We work in a company right now where at least they're still doing it. But it is going to be a delay. So we got 2 delays already, right? The product has to come to them. So when everybody's going, oh my God, we don't have anything in stock. Wait. Be patient. It's coming. We have to wait. Then after that, after it gets into there and we have social distancing, we also have social distancing in the packaging department. So while you don't have any product in your hand right now, you have no product in your hand right now, you got to wait for people to go fulfill all those sample orders because they can't have that many people in there. What did I tell you? Successful people have their resolution people. So what's the way to solve the problem? Buy your own samples. You cannot take your profit and not reinvest it back into your business. You should have tea in your house to send out as samples. Buy tea. Guys, here's another one. So what? The kits are gone. If you ever add up the kit is the same dang on price individually. Put your own kit together. It's the same thing. It's just the name that's gone. Right? So now let's go back to the free sample. So now they have to put somebody together to send the free sample. Because keep in mind, we're still waiting for things to come. Then after we have things to come, guess what? Now they have to get packaged and get shipped. UPS, USPS, guys, I am at the post office every day, and I'm in that bad boy for an hour to an hour and a half trying to ship off stuff. And then when you get to the front desk, they tell you, please be advised, it's taking an additional 3 to 5 days to get things out, because guess what? The post office, we're in the middle of a pandemic. The post office has social distancing as well. They can't have that many people. And now everybody's trying to ship everything. Everybody has now resorted to shipping. Right? That's delay, 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 delay. But delay is not denial. That's delay, 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 delay. Now, 800 number. They just hired new people. How many of y'all have started a job and y'all know how it is when you're training new people? New people got to learn. And then new people also need grace, because those new people have to mess up. New people are going to mess up. A lot of y'all is new and y'all messing up. That's normal. It's normal. I'm going to make mistakes. I don't care how savvy I am. I was just telling y'all about packaging the dang on NutriBurst, and it was like, hold on, wait, okay, roll back. Do you get it? It's a part of the process. You got to let some of the small stuff roll off your shoulders and understand where we're in. Then we have the email address. How many of you all, show of hands, please right now do it. Out of 5 days, you email at least once in the week. Did y'all hear we added 40,000 new reps? How many of y'all still got emails you ain't open? How many of you all are trying to get through the email? Grace is what we have to give. Grace. You got to be more patient. That's what's happened with us in these environments and social. It started to teach people that this is everything is microwave. And a lot of y'all on here, based on the ages of what I see, y'all remember when we ain't had no social media and no whatever, and things took time. But now all of a sudden, to this internet, everything, what's up with these people? Stop it. Because if you do that, guess what's going to happen? Your customers are going to start acting like that. Your freak out nature is going to attract freak out people to you. And I'm telling you this because if you're going to build a business online, you're going to have to also build some resiliency, because your customer is going to start talking to you like this now. Where's my product? Girl, you just ordered it an hour ago. I'm telling you about what I experienced in my store. I placed my order, and you said you ship same day. You placed your order at 11 p.m., ma'am. I was asleep. And now you're asking me about your product at 6 a.m., ma'am. I'm still asleep. And then when I woke up, ma'am, I had to pee. Then I had to take my NutriBurst. Then I couldn't just jump to your order because I'm naked. I had to put some clothes on. I had to shower. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you don't extend that same grace, you won't know how to handle it when it comes to you. So I had to share that in this moment because you all are asking about building an online store. You also are welcoming the successes and the pain points of everything to be successful. So these are some things that you're going to go through. People are going to want things immediately. I'm telling you, I just explained to you something from 2 days ago. For real, the lady placed the order at 11 p.m., and at 6 a.m., she was already messaging me, not understanding why she did not have a tracking number. Bruh. But guess what's going to happen? I'm still going to keep on selling. Regardless. Because I have what's called, I even told Kara the other day, every time I turn around, I'm going to run the play. Run the play. I'm going to take this bath. Now, I will go get a glass of wine. I will take some downtime. I will say, Lord have mercy. And let me tell y'all what just happened to me yesterday. I got an email, my entire, whatever I ordered from TLC, UPS busted it. And I'm like, Jesus, that means it's my dang on NutriBurst. I had to drink a glass of wine, take a bath, and guess what I did? What can I do? And guess what I can do? I took all those points, those orders. I went right into my back office. And I want to make the money right now. I've already purchased it, right? I went into the back office and transferred those points to make sure that customer now is just going to get it from the company. Because, see, there's a pandemic and there's panic. I'm not about to sit here and panic. I'm about to figure out what I can do. Because if you sit here and you panic about everything that doesn't go the way that you want it to, and again, I feel like this needs to go in this advanced training because you're going to experience this. And this can make you take your whole online store and throw it away and be like, no, I ain't supposed to do that. No, you just got to figure out how to shift it now. How am I going to shift it? Okay, let me get back on track. Those were things that needed to be said. They really were. But I'm going to get back on track with store because we're actually almost at the ending of the store. Products that you should be have in your store should be the products in which you use. I've already shared that. If you have an existing brand, find a way to merge them together. Tony Robbins, listen, if you all are not in the beauty industry, because I'm going to say this just popped in my head. Tony Robbins was my mentor prior to here. When I went down to Tony, I spent $30,000 for a week with Tony. Worth every dime. We'll do it again. Now, during that time frame, Tony went over us about how entrepreneurs need to take care of themselves and how we were really shutting us. And I was not in network marketing when I did this. Okay, I wasn't in the previous network marketing company nor this one. You have to take care of yourself as an entrepreneur. How dare you expect people to respect you when you don't respect you? You're not taking care of you. You tired, you lethargic, you coming into meetings. So guess what he had us do? As in this business, now keep in mind, we in this business for something totally different. It was not a health and wellness seminar. We had to eat vegan. We were taking his supplements. We were doing all these additional things. And guess what? When I got back home, I lost 11 pounds that week. I did not work out at all. I was eating well. I was eating salads. I was doing juicing. I was taking spirulina proteins, chlorophyll the entire week because I was following the leader. So in that business, he had taught us we needed to take care of ourselves. And then when I walked outside, I noticed all of his products was over to the corner. Tony Robbins is not known for health and wellness, but if he was having us do that, then guess what? I started ordering his stuff until I got into network marketing, and then I started ordering stuff that I use. So if you do another business, don't say, wellness is not my business. Wellness is everyone's business. Everyone needs to take care of themselves. So have a wellness area on your site that people can actually order wellness products. This is advice if you are an existing business. It should be merged with your business. You get it? Do not treat it like an orphan. Okay? So for us, I'm giving you my tip. We cross-sell. We cross-sell from the conditioner. If you purchase shampoo, you get tea. If you purchase tea, you get shampoo. Once we get all the skincare stuff back in, I am out of stock. We will add you. Thank you, Jesus. I appreciate it. But it's taking some time. Some of the ingredients that I have, they're coming from different areas, and some of the areas are closed. So what did I do? Did I freak out because I can't say skincare right now? No. I'm just waiting until I get the stuff on in so I can actually put together some skin packs with hair, skin, and nails. You get it? The Rejuve. I don't know if that's how you say it. Then I start breaking into there. The mug that I just got. And I'm wanting your brain. I'm giving you what I'm doing. I'm giving you the foundation to what I do so your brain can go off and you can sit down and figure out how you're going to put this together for yourself. Okay? So I just got a mug. I got the mug for the teas and so I can start talking about the weight loss coffee. I'm going to put the weight loss coffee in the mug and take a thing, the cellophane, put a bow on it, give them the how-tos to actually use it, so they're going to see it in my bougie box. I bought bougie boxes. I trademarked the Madre bougie box last year, and I didn't even know what I was going to use it for. That was not an idea that just came now. I went and trademarked it last year, and I remember I was on the phone with Melissa, and I was like, girl, guess what I just did? I was like, she's like, what you going to do with it? I was like, I don't know. I don't know yet. But I want something I want to do with a box. I don't know. Now I get to do that. So in that box is going to be the coffee, the cup, these stores right now, okay, y'all can't hear me again. I just gotta wait because I ain't doing nothing. We'll wait. Tell me when you can hear me. You can hear me? All right, great. So these stores, the beautiful thing about Square and all these other places, guys, they have great images. They have great templates for you to be able to use. Your aesthetics of your store must look nice. Choose a nice image. Get you a ring light. Take your photos. Don't take pictures and selfies in areas that are not clean and not well lit. It's a trust factor. If they go to your site and it doesn't look that way, they're not going to buy. You see now a ring light, the 10-inch ring light is $25 to $30. The big lights are $75 to maybe $125, depending on where you buy it from. Yes, clean up them backgrounds, lady. So, please, if you're taking a picture of your tea, make it in nice, full lighting. Make it nice. I like to put, like, this is a great picture. I need to stir it on up a little bit more and actually show the picture of the strawberries and the tea. Sometimes when I do my hot tea, I'll cut off nice individual lemons and let them sit on the top, turn the kitchen light on at the top, take the picture from my phone. Your pictures are your money in your store and in your social media. Your pictures is your money. Lightroom, write this down. Lightroom is an amazing app to fix the lighting on your pictures. Lightroom. Coach Nick is giving some things in the bottom that is great. She said, and clean them cameras. Yes. Before you take a picture, clean your camera. Before you do a video, clean your camera. It's important. Your lives. Make sure your lives are in a clean area. Make sure it's free from distractions. Now, if you have family and they're coming into the thing, that's fine, but make sure what that looks like. Like, I don't let my daughter who has her hair all over her head walk through my life for business. But if she's cute for the day and she's coming on over, that's fine. Because I'm taking that into consideration of how I'm trying to sell this to somebody. Even now, y'all notice sometimes I don't come on here with a lip on, right? Today I do because right after this, I'm about to do a live. I done pulled my hair together. I'm going to talk to people about the shampoos and conditioners. I'm going to talk to them about the hair, skin, and nails. It's going to be called quarantine care. So what is it that I'm actually doing? I have those too, the socialite. Tracy, put that up on your screen. Tracy also too has a little light. I have those, a little light that you can actually put on your phone. It's a little ring light for your cell phone. Go on Amazon to look for them so you can have proper lighting. This is important. I'm stressing it. It's important. If you look on my store, I have a way that I branded it. I have jewels and I have pink, hot pink, gray, white, and black. Those are my company colors. And jewel, like I bling out everything. So that fits my brand. It's called a socialite, Coach Nick. It's called a socialite. It's a cell phone ring light. You can put the light right over your phone, and it gives you nice illuminated light. You could put it in a warm light or a cool tone. If you take a look at Tracy Renee, anybody who's in this training right now, you see she has the ring light. You see it now? You see the light? It is super cool. We used to give those away when I was just hair. We used to give them away for people to take great selfies. And we would have it where you had to spend, for every $250 above, you got a free light. Do you know people would go buy extra stuff just to get the $250 to get the free light in the salon? They sure would. They'd be like, oh, we'd be like, oh, you're $189. What else I need to buy? You know what? Give me one of them bundles just to get the free light. Take some time, what I'm sharing you right now is to think on how you want to market this. In the advanced world, sometimes people will ask me to send them my images. I don't. So I'm going to tell you that now. I do not send you my images because you don't want, that's my setups is my brand. So I don't want to see my jewels somewhere else. But if you got your own jewels, use your jewels. Yes, Tracy just made a comment. She has a large one. The large ring lights, I have them too. They have remotes. You can stand across the room, hit the remote in your hand, press record. It can hold your phone. Thank you, Tracy, for all the visuals. She is showing right now that you can get those ring lights. They're a great investment. If you turn into, let me tell you this, and this you're at home business. This is a write-off. You write all of this off, but it's going to help you to grow. Guys, I already know it's a lot of you all right now, and I feel it in my spirit. It's some of you all that when you go back from where you came from, you're going to adjust your business that you're in. Me, I'm only going to my chair 3 days a week because I solidified this. I want to be here. You get it? I want to be here. So there's some of you all that are going to shift if you take some of this stuff and you actually start to utilize it and do it. So watch your pictures, watch your lighting. Watch your pictures, watch your lighting. Your pricing. I don't negotiate pricing. I'll share you with you. I'm very good with this. You know, I'm a stylist where, number one, with my packages with hair, it's a minimum of $650 to sit in my seat. There are definitely less expensive people. It's not a negotiation. My question to them has always been, well, why are you not there? If you're telling me that somebody else is doing what I do less expensive, why are we talking? Like, you're not going to make me feel bad. I know the value in what I do, but you have to make sure you add value. I know I do some extra special things that other stylists don't do in my chair. I know there's extra special free things. There's extra personalized time. So I compensate myself for those things. In this business, I do the exact same thing. I send free samples with every personal order from me individually. If you get tea from me, you get free NRG, Blossom A, something is coming to you for free. Do you get that? Something's coming for free. I also, too, do a handwritten note in every order, personalizing that experience to myself. I do a handwritten note, a free sample. I have it comes in a Madre bougie box. Also, too, because I use Square, I will have sample codes. You can send out codes to your people. Hey, if you order anything from my store for the next 3 days, you get $5 off. That personalizes people to buy from you individually. Everything that I sell in my store is higher than my I call it my wholesale site now. That's where you can get it from wholesale. That's not what you're going to get it from me. And I don't move. Somebody sent me somebody screen captioned me. I was talking to Desiree yesterday. She was like, oh, I noticed that the things that you have on your site are $20. It says she screen captioned to me the other site. And I noticed that they're $20 more that's over here. And I said, okay. Because she on a separate store. She wasn't even on mine. So I said, okay. And then she's like, well, I just wanted to know if I was looking at the right thing. I said, yes, ma'am, you are. I said, when you buy anything through RestoreRxBeauty.com, you are getting an experience. There are free samples that you're able to get. There are additional things that you get in here. There's extra perks from buying it from my site. Now, what I can do is give you my wholesale site. It is minus all of those perks that we just discussed. She purchased it from my site. She paid the additional $20 that it was for a kit for NutriBurst and for the tea. She purchased it directly from me. Now, she got the tea. So what I do is if they get the herbal tea, I'll give them the CBD tea for free. You don't get all of that from corporate. Corporate does an amazing job, but corporate is not Get Madrid brand. So you have to add value to charge more. You can't charge more just because you deserve more. You have to do a little bit more. So that's the reason why down my timeline, I'm showing them the little cute boxes, and I'm showing them me and my daughter in our mask at the, I'm showing them at the post office. I show them always at the post office, right? I even talk to my people. If you look down my line, somebody just was talking to me, and I was like, hey, did you get your bougie box? She was like, yeah, but I just thought, she was like, I haven't opened it because I still got some more NutriBurst. I said, oh, you should open that up. And she said, why? I said, because there's some goodies in there. And I had the conversation right on my wall. Yeah, I had sent her Blossom A. She's not a person that wants to lose weight. So I sent her Blossom A and Matrix. What am I doing, guys? I'm increasing my sales. I'm making it easier for me to upsell. But I can't do this without product. So I'm making it easier for me to upsell. So my rule of thumb is if you buy one product from me, you're not getting it from corporate. You're getting it from me. And then I'm always, my rule of thumb, remember about that YTD, year to date? Well, what I'm always thinking when I'm selling somebody an individual product is I need 3 products out of every customer. I want a sick residual check. So I'm sampling more items so they can grow their repeat order. Corporate's not going to do that. They're going to send the one product with the information of how to use it. We also, too, just went on the website and ordered out some of our specialized thank you cards now that are going to have my name on them. And once we get those cards on out, they have a coupon code. If they come back into the store within 7 days of their order and buy something else, they will be able to use the coupon code from my store. Do you see how I'm keeping them in my land? So what's going to happen when we come back off pandemic? When I start hosting my events, because I'm going to do them. When I start having sales, here's another one. I do laser lipo. Every person that's ordering 3 products or more gets a coupon in my area for $49, one laser lipo treatment for $49. Y'all know that's dope. So I'm making them without them hesitating. They're like, no, I'm buying from Trayce's site. Those 3 big product orders, I go back and I transfer the product. I transfer the order so they can get it from corporate. This is how I'm running it back into my business. That 120, I'm running it back into my business. And then I am going on in. That's why I charge a little bit more for my items. And then I send them the free sample. I say, thank you so much on the card. You're going to be receiving your tracking number directly from Total Life Changes. But here's a free gift for choosing me. And it's like the Matrix stuff. And I'll teach them how to do it. And they go, oh, thank you so much. Then they can just keep ordering from corporate. Do you get it? Because every time they place an order, you get a notification letting you know that they did it. Send them something. Train them that it's okay to place from that site now because you got 3 products. Do you see how you're doing it? And here is some additional tea. We ordered additional mugs. I have gallons that I'm working right now to get the gallons for the brew tea because my conversation's about to shift. Guys, I'm not getting enough water. I know that's why my inflammation kicked up so bad. Last week I had to start working out and everything. I could not get my socks off. My fingers were here. I was really having some issues waking up yet again in the nighttime. So I was like, let me just reset. And when we started looking at it, I had to start adding turmeric in and doing some water. So I said, I'm going to start shifting to the brew tea. I'm going to use my other teas, but the brew tea makes you drink a gallon a day. So I'm going to start drinking the brew tea and then drinking the CBD at night just to reset my system on up some because I'm not getting enough. When I was in the salon, I was working, turning around, drinking water. Look how I still ain't drink this. I was like, I'm talking all day and I'm not getting it in, but if I stop and go get that tea and know I'm supposed to do that, I will be guaranteeing a gallon in my system, minimum. So I'm about to shift that, and I'm going to talk about that on my live while I point the camera at my waist. Do you get this? So, in our summarization, 2 8, yes. You get 2 8-ounce glasses, yes, and the 4 ounce at night, yes. I'm seeing somebody say yes. That's why I need it. Yeah, you know what? Then no more. Well, I'll see. We'll talk off to the side. Meaning I need that CBD tea helps my nerve damage. Somebody's sending me a message about how much you get in the brew tea. So I may have to shift one of them because that CBD, for somebody who has nerve damage, listen, it doesn't take, nothing cures nerve damage. But this is just in case you run across somebody. Me and my husband have nerve damage. Ain't this something? So even sometimes when he's in pain, you may find we may push the blood flow back up to the heart, and it really helps us at that time frame. And all of a sudden, my extremities, my arms, maybe from all the lifting I was doing, was starting to give me so much burning. Well, when I drink the tea, it subsides these symptoms, not some of the pain that I'm having, and I can actually fully sleep. So I know that CBD tea is now that. See, we got all right, it's coming back. I ain't doing nothing. It goes down. But when y'all do that, I slow up on my talking because you can't hear it. So I got to figure out what my regimen is going to be this week because I need that water coming out of that gallon. And I actually, too, have bought a lot of those. So I'm going to start adding. Now when I start using it, what's going to happen in the store? When I start using the brew tea, it's going in the store. Everything I talk about is going in the store. So therefore, and if you want this, everybody I've seen some of your faces on my videos, I'm like, hey, in every video, people like to make their own choice, not to have you to make it for them. So at the end of the video, I'll go, okay, guys, so this is up to you or what you want. I have multiple options for you. If you want to try this as a sample, post an emoji below. If you want a Madre Bougie kit that comes with your hair care, hey babe, it comes with your hair care. It's going to come with some tea, some additional items to be able to take care of yourself and your wellness. Type bougie box below. And if you're like me, and maybe potentially you have some nerve damage that's going on, or you have some inflammation, or you have some things that you need to, type CBD below. And then if you want to shift and change and you want to make this shift with me this week and you want to go on this journey with me on the brewed tea, type brewed tea below. See, what that's doing is most people don't know what to do. I don't expect them to hit my inbox and say, hey, that was a great presentation that you had right there. What I want is some chaga. I want this. Most people are confused. You just now got them excited. Now it's my job that's why I love the phone. I will grab you and get you on the phone. So now I can talk to you about what you have going on. We can connect and align, and then I can then consult you with the best recommendation for you. But it needs to be in your store. Now, where do you get these stores? I'm going to end you with this. Shopify, Square Cart, GoDaddy, Wix, Square, GoDaddy, Wix, Squarespace. These are all really inexpensive places that you can build your store from a template format. I want to let you know. Am I back? All right. So I'm giving you these platforms. I'm giving you the how-to and the blueprint, and I'm giving you sales and business advice. What I am not available for is to set them up. I'm just letting y'all know right now, don't go on my site. Trayce helped me set up the store. I'm not available for that. Guys, to set up your store takes hours. It's hours. That's what I learned when I first got into this stuff. Okay, so my guy charges $1,500 to do a website, and that's on the hookup. So I was like, okay. When I got into it, oh, baby. That's what I'm going to say. However, it's worth it. Why? Well, Tracy, why would you make that determination when you could just pay somebody? Because I like to update my inventory often. I want to take things down. I wanted to get in. I was like, man, I wanted to put myself in position to know what was working and what wasn't. You get analytics, what pages are working well, what aren't. Sometimes some things would be wrong where I wanted to update it really quickly, and then I had to pay $500 to make these changes. So I started to realize that what I was going to need to do was get me a glass of wine and sit down and handle it. But it took me hours. Sometimes to fix one page, I will be on that one page for a couple hours. Yeah, but somebody said about the complexity of ownership. It's worth it. What I will tell you, I'm sharing these with you in this video because sometimes when you look at things, you see the pretty, let's go back to the delivery of the baby. The people come all the way on in, and how many of y'all feel all type of ways when the baby look like the daddy? You done birthed this baby. You done did all these things. And they come out looking just like your husband. Really? And they be like, oh, y'all just had a baby. Or how you do this? when they say, y'all, yeah, we just had a baby, your husband. I know I look at him like, was not on that table. We did not do this. We didn't do anything. I say that to say, out of all that time frame that you went through it, though, would you undo what you did? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't give my kids back for the world. Even though some days I could send them back to their maker. However, no, I wouldn't. It took a long time to birth that. I'm telling you that because people see entrepreneurship and all these things as being sexy, and what you're doing is you're looking at, like myself or Stormy or Bianca or Natalie Nicole, you're looking at the baby. You're looking at the birthed baby. But what happened, even now when you see me in the store, you see me out and went here in 60 days. Man, I really didn't go executive, and I don't even like this when somebody else came into our other business. I didn't go executive in 60 days. I went executive in 21 years in 60 days. Everything I've learned from my past has pushed me to, even though this my order didn't bust, even though it didn't bust, go put it on here. You know, it takes time. And that's what they need to start saying to people when building businesses and building brands, is that the first thing that you need to adopt is patience. You need to be resilient. Yes, there will be this recording after. Yes. You need to have patience. You need to be resilient. You need to understand consistency. You got to understand that even though you sit down and you write it out, you got to implement it. You can't just keep taking notes. You actually got to press play on something and actually get it to get done. That has to occur. Those are the real things required to get you to what you're looking for. Yeah, tough skin and consistency is huge. You got to be willing to say, yes, take you some downtime. Guess what? Take you downtime, ladies. You don't have to grind 7 days, but you have to earn your downtime. You cannot have just been doing the social distancing in the house, cooking and cleaning, and now tomorrow you're going to take off on your business. You took off when you was doing the other stuff. You got to be careful about that. If you need to reset. Sometimes some people cannot reset for all of the 24 hours. Maybe you need to take 4 or 5 hours down. Go take a nap. Go take a bath. And then come back at it at maybe 4 p.m. Like today is Sunday. I'm not about to hop on nobody's nothing. I'm going to answer the few questions that I have. And then I will not be back to my business and checking it back on out until 6 p.m. I'm about to go clean my house. I'm about to go do this live. I'm about to go take care of me. I'm about to go brew this tea. I'm about to fix my food. I need to mop my kitchen floor. I need to go put some clothes in the laundry. I got to go be a wife. I got to go be a mom. I got to go check on these girls. I'm sitting down here. They don't realize I don't hear nothing upstairs. I told them to clean their room. It's not happening. I got to go do all those things. But then later on this evening, I got to get back to the business at 6 p.m. and I got to start putting stuff together. And for me, I have found turning off my phone and my notifications works amazing. I do. I turn that off because I can't be all things to everybody else if I'm not going to be those things to me. And that's one thing that I learned when I lost 130 pounds. My discipline needed to be in check. My discipline. That's why God wouldn't allow me to go get surgery, because he was like, that's not the real issue. That's not the real issue. It's a discipline. So I hope you all have had it amazing. You've gotten some amazing nuggets and notes. YouTube has trainings on how to set up your Squarespace, Square, Wix. You can find a detailed training on how to do that. I would suggest that you would be very unrealistic to think tomorrow I'm gonna set up my whole store. I like to give realistics. Hey, baby. I like to give realistics so therefore people don't get frustrated when it don't happen. It's not realistic that you're going to get that done in 24 hours. You get it? It's not realistic. Okay? So, I'm going to say deuces on this.